Hello, I am Christine Reinhardt, and I am this year's IB and AP Psychology teacher. It is important for psychology students to have a thorough understanding of research methods. That includes correlational research, descriptive research, and especially naturalistic observation, and the experiment. Today's focus is going to be on correlational design. Information for this research project was gathered through a survey of Bahrain High School 11th and 12th graders. It was limited to 11th and 12th graders due to the nature of one question regarding GPA from prior years, and this year's 10th graders would have been 8th graders at that time. So it was deemed appropriate to limit this survey to 11th and 12th graders. This was an AP and IB combined project of 15 students working in 7 teams. The students, researchers, created a hypothesis, a best guess, involving the relationship between two variables. A variable is something that varies from person to person and can be measured. For example, students who get more sleep, a variable, focus better in class. Focus is a variable. The researchers then had to operationalize their variables or determine how can they be measured. For example, how can you measure or define focus? Researchers created a question for each variable to be included in the survey. Then they created a Google Form survey. They modified the settings to ensure that it was anonymous and limited to one response. They created a plan to administer the survey. They created standardized instructions, and they created an ability for participating students to receive the final results, the analysis, the debriefing. In all, there were 57 total participants. The students did all of the work on their own. They were only mentored by me to ensure that questions were appropriate for the high school environment. Please jot down questions or comments for the researchers on the form that has been provided to you, and hold all of those questions and any applause until the end of the presentation. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to allow this year's researchers to introduce themselves and present their findings.